All right, guys, we have some new details on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic. We have the deck list, we have some holo patterns, some new pictures. So let's jump right in. This might be a little quick video, but we're just going to hit it on the head. We have the World's Activity Zone currently has demos for the Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic. And this is Pokemon Water Master, who's writing the article. He was able to take some photos of the cards and accessories, which is super exciting. We are going to see the actual cards here in just a second. But this is a premium product. It has 360 card decks headlined by base set Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. We saw this, what was it, a Pokemon Direct not long ago that we saw this? Either way, we saw the Japanese version that it was going to be 3 decks based on the starters. So a really cool idea. I initially thought it was kind of like lackluster because as you can see here, we do have like Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Suicune EX. So it's not like really classic. It's like just, I don't know how to say. It's like decks built around the classics. So it's not like it's just a base set deck or not. But yeah, kind of disappointing there. I would like to have a card or a deck that is just literally base set, so you got the true experience. But I know they want to make it a little more fun than that. So it was really dry back then, right? So yeah, we'll see if the Blastoise deck was as OP as it was back in the day. Blastoise was the best for the TCG, if I remember right. But yeah, the Japanese product will release in October, costing about $275. Pretty pricey, but the cards look amazing. There's no English pricing release date yet, but it's going to be late fall. And I can tell you right now, this is probably going to be our holiday item. So it's going to be just a special holiday item. I think it will be pretty limited, even on the English side. I'm sure they're trying to print as much of this as possible, but I think best case scenario, this is printed as much as the ETBs, or not the ETBs, the UPCs. Hopefully Charizard UPC levels, so everyone can just have this, but it is priced a little more expensive side. So I think it's going to be, I don't know, not printed as much, but I think there's going to be plenty of them. So don't worry. I'm wanting to get my hands on a couple of the Japanese cards because the holo pattern actually looks awesome. Every card in the deck is in fact a holo. They feature a glittery holo foil pattern. And all the Japanese cards feature holo borders. Only English cards from the Scarlet and Violet era have them, matching how the cards originally were printed in English. So it's disappointing, right? Of course, they want to capture that experience, but look how much better this looks. This reminds me a lot of the 25th anniversary Charizard, which is my favorite Charizard holos of all time. This really fits that, and it's going to be just as sought after. So very cool looking cards. I mean, yeah, they just pop so good. Especially if you've held one of those 25th anniversary Charizard cards or any of the 25th anniversary holos. The holo pattern carried out through the border is what really, really makes it. So it's just so disappointing. Like you can see there's glittery holo across the whole card. It's kind of hard to see on some of these, but for this, you can see it on the Venusaur. I would almost rather them not do that and just go with the border. So it looks like the Japanese side is not holo on the texture, and they just have holo on the picture and border. And with the English side, since it's no border, it is actually holo on the texture. So I don't like it as much. It's very subtle. I wish they would have just made the border holo. But, you know, we can't get what we ask for all the time, right? Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Suicune are the only cards in the decks printed on their normal holo pattern. And probably because the holofoil makes it difficult to see their backgrounds. I mean, really, who cares? It's a specialty product. Just give us the shine. You know, this could just literally be no text except for like the attack and the damage. Like, no one cares. No one cares. It's a collector's item. I mean, come on. But I get it. You know, I get it. But it does look like there's a little spice in the English side. So for English fans, the decks feature a classic Mr. Mime card that was never released overseas. In Japan, this card was originally released in the vending machine sets. Those are amazing. If you haven't seen the vending machine sets or vending 1, 2, 3 sets, check those out. Some of my favorite artworks in that set. But yeah, they would have needed to print this $19.99 to localize the card today, although they already practiced that for cards like Greninja Level X and Celebrations. So yeah, you could tell it's kind of like a favorite card of theirs that they wanted to kind of throw into some product, and it makes sense to throw it into this product. But except for the basic energies, absolutely none of the cards in these decks are legal for tournament play. So if you're looking to pick some of these up for some tournaments, it kind of makes sense. They're not really legal there. Energies are just energies, so of course you can do there. But here is the deck list. I'm not going to go through everything, but just going to show you quick little snapshots of the decks. So we do have a lot of classic trainers. If you're looking to pick up, one of these cards, it looks like there's going to be multiples of Charmander, multiples of Charmeleon, but only one Charizard. And that's kind of the same throughout all these. So these cards will be pretty common. People are going to pick this up and sell them piece by piece. If you're looking for one of the trainer cards, looks like we got 4 Professor Oaks there. So they're going to be a lot more common. In terms of accessories here, say they already posted the products, includes foldable game board, 3 deck boxes, 3 sets of card sleeve, metal orbs that take place of coins, 3D damage counters, and for the 2 metal balls, you throw them down a plastic ramp in the middle of the accessories container, and they'll land in a heads or tails slot. So let's see if we can find that. That's pretty cool. I guess this is heads, this is tails. Okay, so you slide the ball down here and it'll land in heads or tails. It's a cool little gimmick, I'm sure based on the placement of the heads or tails, you get better odds with certain rolls. But yeah, interesting to see there. Looks like these deck boxes are actually pretty good quality leather, possibly. Really cool there. Nice deck boxes. So yeah, it is a very premium product. I love how it has this like layout. It feels very special if you want to experience the game in that way. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the cards here. We do have, let me pull up something here on the side real quick, just to make sure I get everything right. But yeah, looks like we have a lot of images pretty much of all the cards. But yeah, here's the comparison between the Bulbasaur. Yeah, all the cards are going to look like this. It's just a little better in Japanese with that border. Here's a good shot where you can really see the hollow pattern. So it does look like, in fact, that there's no hollow pattern on the text side of the Japanese cards. Let's see if he has another image. You really can't see it, which maybe it's not meant to be hollow there. But on a couple cards like this Venusaur, it's definitely very subtle hollow there on the text box. So maybe it's meant to be, maybe it's not. It's kind of really hard to pick up on the Charizard. We can maybe see some over here. Yeah, maybe a little faint hollow. Yeah, you can kind of see some down here. So I think it is meant to be hollow on the text box for the English side. So that's the special English. But yeah, Japanese just looks way cooler. There's the beast himself. War Turtle, my favorite. Might have to pick up this card. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to be picking this up? I just wanted to do a quick little round out and show the hollows there. But yeah, if you guys are getting this, let me know. Can't wait to see these opened on YouTube. I probably won't be getting any myself. Maybe a Charizard just because. But yeah, we'll see. I'll let you guys know. Of course, I'll open it on here if I do buy one. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.